talking with Tom Ryan, who is CEO of Pluto TV, and they've had some very exciting news this week, and we're going to talk about that. But first, Tom, why don't you just quickly tell everybody about Pluto TV?
Sure. Thanks for having me, Colin. Pluto TV, for those who don't know, is a free online television service. We deliver over 100 channels of content that's curated into a lean-back format across a wide variety of categories, from news to music to sports to entertainment, lifestyle, and beyond. We're available 100% free on an ad-supported basis, and the app is available for download on desktop, mobile, and a wide range of connected TV devices.
Yeah, in fact, I was watching it just yesterday on the Roku device, where it works really well. Now,
Great.
It turns out that there's a lot of people watching now, right?
That's right. We just announced that we crossed 5 million monthly active users, which we're very excited about. That represents 10x growth in the last 18 months. So people are really flocking to Pluto TV, and we're super excited about the growth.
And you're building the channels as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have been building quite a number of different channels that are all catered to different content categories and different types of interests. But we believe that really curating a great lean-back format of channel on an interest basis is very, very important. So actually taking lots of great content, whether that be digital content or traditional content like TV shows and movies, and curating that according to interest is very important. Lots of channels that you find on traditional TV these days have a wide variety of content, but the channels don't necessarily stand for something specific in terms of an interest. And with Pluto, we try to ensure that what you see is what you get, and whether that's a third-party branded channel like The Onion, which you know stands for great comedy, or whether it's a channel on Pluto like the Surf Channel, which is one of our own brands, you know exactly what you'll get is great curated content specifically tailored to that particular interest.
And the great thing is you just got some new investment, which should help you to continue to grow pretty strongly, right?
That's right. We announced yesterday that we closed our Series B financing, led by Sat One in Germany. They're the largest independent European media company, major TV broadcaster in the German-speaking markets. Scripps Networks, which is a top U.S. lifestyle company that has channels like the Food Network and HGTV. They also participated, as did Southwark Private Bank and LionTree Partners, and all of our major existing investors also re-upped. So we're very excited about the fundraise, and it gives us the resources to continue to build Pluto and accelerate our momentum towards our goal of being a global destination for free online television.
So you mentioned global. Now, of course, your viewership is global today, but you've actually done something very specific to try and expand your footprint, right? Particularly in Europe.
That's right. That's right. So we just acquired a great company in Germany, in Berlin, actually, called Quazer, which is a company that was, I'd say, going after a very similar market and had a very similar vision to ours, which is we believe that the opportunity for a global free destination for internet television to be massive. But they were approaching it in a slightly different way with a slightly different type of product. And the more we got to know them and spend time with them and talk about our respective ambitions for building, toward this global future, it made sense for us to combine the businesses. And so now the Quazer team, who I'm going to see over in Europe on Sunday, they joined the Pluto team, and we're one team looking to build our business to go after this huge opportunity that we think exists in OTT free television.
Now, one of the ways that they differ a little bit from your approach is that they actually have they use an algorithmic approach to to programming the channels, but you tend to take a human being hands-on approach to those channels. So just talk a little bit about the difference there and how you think the two of you can maybe cross-pollinate and help.
Sure, sure. Well, so we launched our product about 2.5 years ago. Quazer launched quite recently. We believe very much at Pluto in the value of human curation when it comes to video. Algorithms work great for text. They work pretty good for music, and I'd say they're getting very good with things like Spotify's Discover Weekly. We thought that they didn't work that great for video, and we thought that human curation was absolutely necessary for a great curated lean-back video experience. Quazer launched more recently, and they've invested in machine learning and algorithmic curation. And of course, algorithms are getting better and better. And so we think that there is room for both. And so that's one great way in which I think they'll complement us over time. But we do think that human curation remains super important. And so we'll look at both options as we evolve and look to take the best from both worlds as we can build the company together.
Now they bring documentaries. They have a lot of documentaries in their content categories. Tell me how that complements your existing set of content. I mean, do you have I didn't notice a lot of documentaries in your existing channels.
That's right. They've focused squarely on nonfiction categories of content with the launch of their product, which I should add reached the #1 spot in the Apple TV App Store in Germany just in the few short months since they've launched. But they've focused squarely on this nonfiction category, where we've had a much broader set of content categories. And they felt for the German market that scratched a particular itch for the users in Germany. I think partly that's why it's become so popular. Free TV is more common in Germany.
Much stronger there, isn't it? It's much stronger.
Than it is here in the U.S. I mean, of course, with a digital antenna, you can get lots of the sort of top TV channels, but it's still relatively a niche proposition for most people. And so, they're in a big free TV market. They're differentiating with the content offering, the user experience, and the algorithmic curation, where we've been focused on a much broader free television offering that gives people an EPG-based guide that has the look and feel of TV and is really a different take on a similar problem that we're trying to solve.
So this is great. You've got lots of money now to really push growth. Where do you think you'll be investing some of that cash in, and what's the future for Pluto?
Well, like I said, we've spent the past 2.5 years since our product launch really becoming a leader in the American free OTT space, and we've always had the ambition of being a global leader, the global leader or the global destination, I should say, for free internet television. The Quazer acquisition and the great team that they have on the ground in Germany sets us up to really move quickly toward that shared goal of being that global destination. But we're going to be investing across the business. So beyond international expansion, we'll be investing very heavily in the product to make sure that we're constantly improving the product offering, as well as in content and marketing to ensure that we're bringing the Pluto product to as many people as possible and getting them sort of bought into our vision of what the future of TV is.
Yeah, I think I think the opportunity for free linear remains pretty strong. I mean, it really doesn't seem to be very many people in that place, Tom. So I think you've got a lot of room for expansion ahead.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Colin. Thanks for having me.
And it's been good talking to you. I hope you come back and give us an update soon.
I certainly will. Thank you.
Thank you. This This has been Colin Dixon with nScreen Media.